Imagine, if you will, that you already possess the fortune you seek. You are not distant from it, nor are you hoping for it to come one day in the future. You are now the millionaire you desire to become. You see yourself not as someone who wants money, but as the man or woman who has already received it. This, my friend, is the secret key, the very formula to becoming a millionaire. To live and feel from within the state of the fulfilled desire. You have been taught perhaps by the world that money is hard to come by, that wealth is reserved for the lucky few, that it requires endless toil and sacrifice. But this is the world of appearances, speaking the world of the senses that only reflect your inner beliefs back to you. Yet, as I have often said, the outer world is but a mirror, showing you the image of your inner assumptions. If you desire to change your outer world, you must begin with your inner world. To manifest $1 million, you must first conceive it within your imagination as a point. 3. Resent reality. The power to create is in the assumption you hold firmly within your mind. The assumption is not a vague hope or a mere wish. It is a firm conviction that your desire is already yours. To manifest $1 million, you must see yourself living as a millionaire. Now picture it vividly in your imagination with all the detail you can muster. See yourself walking in your millionaire home, feeling the luxury, hearing the sounds, sensing the atmosphere. Feel the relief of financial freedom, the joy of abundance pouring into your life. Do not say, "I want to be a millionaire." Instead say, "I am a millionaire." Act as if and your world must conform. You see, my friends, the universe responds not to your words, but to the state of your consciousness. The secret formula is this: be the state of the fulfilled desire. The moment you do, your subconscious mind begins to work to produce the conditions that match your inner conviction. The subconscious cannot tell the difference between what it is real and what is imagined with feeling. If you persist in the feeling of having already received your $1 million, your subconscious mind will work night and day to bring it to you. Imagine now that you are writing a check, not a wish, but a check signed with the fullness of your belief. When you do this, you release a powerful vibration that awakens your inner faculties. The universe, being the reflection of your consciousness, will then orchestrate events, people, and opportunities that will lead you to your desire. But remember, this must be done with feeling, not mere thought. Thought without feeling is lifeless and cannot move the world. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is the seed from which the tree of your desire grows. So when you imagine, add emotion to it. Feel the excitement of your newfound wealth. Feel the gratitude as if it is already yours. Feel the pride of accomplishment. These feelings must saturate your entire being. The feeling is the language of the subconscious. 3. IOZ mind. Many stumble in their manifestation because they lack persistence. They imagine once or twice, then return to their old habits of doubt and disbelief. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula requires that you persist until the feeling becomes your dominant state. You must sleep with the image of yourself as a millionaire in your mind. Fall asleep each night with that image glowing in your imagination. When you awaken, carry that feeling with you. This is how the subconscious is impressed and moves to manifest your desire. Do not be discouraged if your current reality does not yet reflect your imagination. Reality is like a sculptor who takes time to carve your desires into form. Patience and faith are your allies. Know that every great manifestation begins as an invisible seed planted deep within your consciousness. It must grow unseen before it bursts forth into the physical world. Now I want you to understand something crucial. Wealth is not merely a sum of money. It is a saint. 8 of consciousness. To become a millionaire, you must become the kind of person who naturally attracts wealth. Your thoughts, your words, your actions must all flow from the consciousness of abundance. If you think like a poor man, act like a poor man, speak like a poor man, then the universe can only respond with poverty. Change your thinking, change your inner story. Begin by observing the assumptions you hold about money. Are you assuming lack? Are you expecting struggle? Are you clinging to old beliefs that say money is evil, or that you do not deserve wealth? These are lies that your subconscious mind has accepted as truth, and these lies manifest as your reality. To break free, you must consciously revise your assumptions. Write new assumptions that serve you. Repeat them until they become your truth. Here is the Millionaire Manifestation Formula in its purest form. Imagine with feeling the state of having your $1 million. Now, persist in that feeling. Live in that assumpti. On and let go of all contrary evidence. This is not about wishful thinking, but about conscious creation. You are not waiting for the universe to give you $1,000,000. You are knowing that it is already given, and your outer world must conform to your inner reality. You may ask, but how do I know when my manifestation will appear? This is a question born from the limitation of time which does not exist in the realm of the subconscious. The moment you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are in the end state beyond cause and effect. Your manifestation is inevitable. The when is not your concern. Your concern is the state of your consciousness. If your consciousness is consistent and faithful, your manifestation cannot fail. You must also beware of doubt and fear. These are the shadows that darken your inner landscape. When doubt creeps in, confront it by returning to the feeling of your fulfilled desire. When fear arises, remind yourself that fear is merely a false project. Ctl of the future and has no power in the present moment. The present moment, the now, is where your power lies. Stay in the now, in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Let me share with you a simple exercise, a cornerstone of this formula. Every night before you sleep, lie down and close your eyes. Relax completely. Now imagine a scene that implies you have already become a millionaire. It could be seeing your bank statement with the amount, signing contracts, or even living in your dream house. Make the scene vivid and filled with emotion. Feel the joy, the security, the pride. Hold this image and feeling until you drift into sleep. This impresses your subconscious deeply. In the waking hours, carry the assumption lightly but firmly. When you handle your finances, do so as a millionaire. When you talk about money, speak as if you have abundance. When you meet others, carry yourself with the confidence and dignity of one who is prosperous. Your actions must reflect your inner state. This harmony between inner assumption and outer behavior accelerates manifestation. You might wonder about action. Is action necessary? Yes, but not action born of desperation or doubt. Action taken from the state of already having your desire flows effortlessly and guided by intuition. The universe will inspire the right steps to take, the right opportunities to seize. Be alert and ready, but do not chase or force. Manifestation is a natural unfolding when you have assumed the state. Remember that your imagination is sacred. Guard it well. Fill it with what you wish to manifest and avoid dwelling on lack or fear. The moment you feel negative thoughts, redirect your mind gently back to the scene of your fulfilled desire. Train your mind as a gardener tends to a precious garden. Weed out the doubts. Water the seeds of belief. Some say this is magic. Others call it faith. I say it is the natural law, the law of consciousness creating reality. You are the artist, the sculptor, the god of your own world. Your thoughts and feelings are the chisel and hammer that carve your life. To manifest $1,000,000, you must wield these tools with mastery. There is no difference between manifesting 1,000,000 and manifesting a flower. The principle is the same. The degree of your success depends on the vividness of your assumption and the persistence of your faith. The universe is impartial and obedient to your will. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a creator. Your external world is the effect. Your inner world is the cause. Change your cause and the effect must change. To be a millionaire is to know yourself as one in the deepest sense. It is to walk with certainty, to feel the richness of life within you independent of outer conditions. So start now. Close your eyes and see yourself as the millionaire you wish to be. Feel it as real. Sleep in that feeling. Awake in that feeling. Live in that feeling. Persist until it becomes your permanent state. Your $1,000,000. RS will come because it must. The law is fixed and unchanging. It cannot deny your assumption. This is the Millionaire Manifestation Formula, the conscious assumption of the wish fulfilled, feeling it to life, persistence in faith and harmonious action from the state of fulfillment. Follow this, and you will find that the barriers in your life begin to dissolve. The universe conspires to bring your desire, aligning circumstances and people to serve your vision. Believe in your power. Believe in your creative ability. Know that you are already wealthy in the invisible world, and the visible will follow. This is the truth revealed in the teaching of consciousness. Wealth is not outside you, it is within you. When you awaken to this, The millionaire you seek is no longer a dream, but a present fact. Now go forth. Embody the millionaire in all you think, feel, and do. Be grateful for what is coming as if it is already here, and watch as your life transforms as the formula unfolds its magic for your eyes. You are the millionaire now. Live as one, and the world must obey. As you continue to live in the state of your fulfilled desire, you will notice subtle changes beginning to ripple through your life. Opportunities you once overlooked or thought impossible will start to appear. Doors will open that you did not even know existed. These are not coincidences, but manifestations of your inner assumption, reaching outward into the physical world. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula requires that you maintain this inner state without wavering, without succumbing to doubt or impatience. For the moment you question, you invite resistance. But when you stand firm in your assumption, the resistance dissolves. It is important to understand that wealth is not simply about accumulation. It is about flow. When you embody the millionaire consciousness, money flows to you freely and abundantly because you are tuned to that frequency. Like a magnet, you attract wealth not because you see, hesitate, but because you emit the energy of abundance. Your thoughts and feelings are the invisible forces that pull your $1 million toward you effortlessly. The universe does not struggle to give. It gives freely when you are ready to receive. You must also be aware of the subconscious blocks that lie hidden beneath the surface of your conscious mind. These blocks are formed from old conditioning, fears, and limiting beliefs about money and worthiness. Sometimes you may feel a strange hesitation or self-sabotage when a financial opportunity arises. This is your subconscious resisting the new assumption to clear these blocks. Use the power of revision. Each night before you sleep, review the events of your day and revise any moment where doubt or lack was allowed to enter. Replace it with the assumption that you handled all situations as a wealthy and confident person. This process rewrites the subconscious programming to align with your millionaire state. The Millionaire Manifest. Passion formula is not a trick or a superficial act. It is a profound shift in identity. You become the one who has already achieved the goal. This shift transforms your entire being. You begin to think differently, speak differently, and act differently. Your presence changes. Others sense your new energy and doors open naturally. People want to work with you. Opportunities find you and your vision expands beyond what you thought possible. One must remember that the external world always follows the internal. If you look around and see poverty or limitation, it is because your inner world reflects that image. But this is not fixed or permanent. You have the power to change it instantly by changing your assumption. Do not waste time doubting the world or blaming circumstances. Turn your gaze inward to the world of imagination where your desire is already fulfilled. The millionaire you seek exists there in your own consciousness, waiting for you to acknowledge and live as that person. The formula also demands faith. Faith is not blind belief. It is the certainty born of experience. As you practice imagining with feeling and persist in your assumption, you will begin to witness small manifestations that confirm the truth of the teaching. These confirmations build faith, which in turn strengthens your assumption. This feedback loop accelerates your manifestation. It is like a flame growing from a spark into a brilliant fire. In this process, gratitude is a powerful amplifier. Be grateful not only for what you have, but for what is already yours in the unseen. Gratitude opens your heart and raises your vibration. When you feel gratitude for your future $1 million as though it is already in your hands, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Gratitude is the emotional proof that your assumption is real, and it deepens the impression on your subconscious mind. Avoid the temptation to focus on the lack or the current financial situation. This focus only strengthens the sense of poverty and pushes your goal further away. Instead, redirect your attention to the feeling of being rich, the joy of financial freedom, and the comfort of knowing you have more than enough. Think of wealth as a natural state, a birthright of your true self. When you claim this right internally, the external world must conform. You may ask how long this process takes. There is no fixed timeline because your manifestation exists outside of time. It is already complete in the unseen realm. Your job is to live as if it is done, trusting that your outer world will catch up. Some manifestations may appear quickly. Others may take time to unfold. Patience is not passive waiting, but active persistence in your assumption without wavering. Sometimes you may feel tempted to measure your progress by external results. This is a mistake. The only true measure is your inner state. Are you still imagining with feeling? Are you still assuming the feeling of wealth as your present reality? I agree. Yes, you are on the path. If no, return to the practice with renewed commitment. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula also teaches you to let go of the how. The subconscious mind is infinitely creative and knows the perfect way to manifest your desire. When you obsess over the method or the specific way the money should come, you limit the flow and create resistance. Trust in the invisible workings of the universe. Know that what you have imagined with feeling will find its way to you through the best possible channel. Your imagination is the workshop of your mind. Every detail you add to your inner scene strengthens the impression. Imagine not just the money, but the lifestyle. It affords the freedom to give, the ability to pursue your passions, the security to live without worry. Feel the relief and peace that come with financial abundance. Your subconscious mind will respond by creating matching conditions. Be aware that your external environment can reflect your current state, but it does not define it. Even if you are surrounded by limitation, you can live as a millionaire inwardly. This is the power of imagination. It transcends circumstance. Do not let appearances deceive you or cause despair. Persist in your inner vision with unwavering faith, and your external world will follow. It is also helpful to surround yourself with symbols that reinforce your millionaire state. These can be objects, affirmations, or environments that remind you of your wealth. These symbols act as triggers for your subconscious, keeping your assumption alive throughout the day. For example, carry a card that says, "I am a millionaire," or visualize your dream car on your commute. Such tools anchor your consciousness in the desired state. Remember, the formula is simple but requires discipline. The moment you let go of your assumption is the moment manifestation is delayed. If you ever catch yourself doubting or feeling lack, immediately return to the scene of fulfillment. Replace the "I feel" of poverty with the feeling of abundance. Over time, this practice will become natural and automatic. You may also want to journal your experiences. Write down your nightly imaginal acts, the feelings you cultivate, and any signs of manifestation you observe. This record will serve as proof of your creative power and reinforce your faith. It will remind you that you are indeed the author of your reality. Another key is to use the power of revision actively. Whenever a moment of financial worry or scarcity arises, revise it mentally. See the scene as you wished it had occurred, confident, abundant, and successful. This mental rewriting transforms your memory and reshapes your subconscious beliefs. It is important to note that manifesting wealth is not selfish. It is a natural expression of your creative power and allows you to contribute more fully to the world. When you are abundant, you can give generously, help others, and create positive change. See your $1 million number. Just as personal gain, but as a tool for greater good. This awareness elevates your vibration and aligns you more deeply with the universal flow of abundance. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula calls for total acceptance of your power. You are not passive in this process. You are the creator. Your imagination and feeling are the architects of your life. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you command the subconscious to manifest that reality. Do this consistently, faithfully, and with joy. Your imagination is God within you, working to create your world. It is your sacred tool. Use it wisely and well. Fill it with visions of success, wealth, and happiness. Do not allow negative thoughts or images to enter, for they will manifest equally as surely. As you walk this path, you will begin to see yourself in a new light. You will feel more confident, more powerful, more alive. This transformation is the true wealth, the millionaire state of consciousness that cannot be taken away. With this state firmly established within you, external riches are simply a reflection, a byproduct of your new identity. Now continue to practice the formula daily. Imagine vividly, feel deeply, persist unwaveringly, and act harmoniously. Your millionaire reality is waiting for you on the other side of belief. Step through the door of imagination, and the universe will follow your lead. The millionaire within is ready to be awakened. Embrace this truth. Embody it fully and live it every moment. The world is your canvas, your playground, your creation. Paint it with the colors of abundance and watch as your $1,000,000 come alive in your life. The formula is eternal, unchanging, and accessible to all who choose to believe and assume. Persist, believe, imagine, and feel. For these are the tools of manifestation. Wealth is not outside you, but inside. The millionaire you seek is the self you have yet to claim. Take that claim now. Live from it, and the universe will bow before you. 3. Your conviction. You are already a millionaire in the unseen. Now is the time to make it seen. Live as one, and all shall come to pass. As you deepen your practice, you will notice that your entire perception begins to shift. Situations that once seemed impossible now appear as stepping stones. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and setbacks transform into lessons that strengthen your resolve. This is the hallmark of living in the millionaire consciousness, an unwavering belief that everything works for your highest good, that every moment is a part of the unfolding of your desire. Hold firmly to the feeling of having already received. This feeling is the seed from which your $1,000,000 reality will grow. It is not a distant hope or a wishful thought. It is a living, breathing state that colors every action and thought you take. When you walk, talk, and move as if you are already wealthy, your subconscious mind has no choice but to respond. It begins to arrange circumstances, people, and events to match the reality you have impressed upon it. It is also important to understand that your environment, your current financial situation, and the opinions of others are not the final arbiters of your destiny. The outer world is a mirror reflecting the inner world. Change the inner world first, and the outer will follow. This is the essence of the law of assumption, that your outer reality conforms to your internal state of consciousness. When doubts arise, and they will, do not feed them. Instead, gently return to your inner scene of fulfillment. See yourself counting your millions. Feel the weight of the money in your hands. Hear the sound of your successful voice, and bask in the joy of financial freedom. These moments of feeling are the language of creation. The universe hears your feelings more clearly than your words or thoughts. Speak to it in the dialect of feeling, and watch miracles unfold. Do not become anxious about how or when your $1,000,000 will manifest. 3. The how is the divine domain beyond your need to control. Your task is to live as if the desire is already yours. To feel the reality in your imagination until it saturates your being. The universe will take care of the rest in perfect timing. You might find it helpful to create a mental movie each night before sleep. See yourself enjoying your millionaire lifestyle, engaging in activities that wealth enables, traveling, giving generously, living in your dream home, feeling free and secure. As you drift into sleep with these images and feelings, your subconscious mind accepts them as true, and the creative process accelerates. Keep your faith unshaken. Know that your millionaire state is your natural condition. The abundance you seek is the reflection of your inner reality, not an external gift. You are not asking the universe for something new. You are awakening to what has always been yours. This shift in perception is the secret of effortless manifestation. Be mindful of your conversations and thoughts during the day. Avoid complaining or speaking of lack. Instead, affirm your wealth silently or aloud. Say to yourself, "I am a millionaire now," or "Money flows to me easily and freely." These affirmations, when backed by feeling, reinforce your assumption and help silence any inner resistance. Surround yourself with reminders of your new identity. Whether it is a vision board, a symbol of success, or a journal of your imagined experiences, these tools anchor your consciousness in the millionaire state. They serve as constant reinforcements, especially when external circumstances try to pull you back into old patterns of thinking. Remember, the Millionaire Manifestation Formula is not a one-time act, but a continuous practice. Each moment you live as the millionaire you desire, you deepen the impression on your subconscious mind. Consistency is the key. Persistence breaks down old beliefs and builds new empowering ones in their place. You may encounter moments when the old self tries to assert itself, when fear or doubt creeps in. When this happens, do not resist or judge yourself harshly. Acknowledge the thought. Then gently replace it with the feeling of having already received. This practice of mental discipline strengthens your inner world and hastens your manifestation. As your manifestation unfolds, celebrate the small victories. Recognize the signs and synchronicities that confirm your creative power. Gratitude for these confirmations amplifies your vibration and opens you further to receive. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula is a dance of imagination, feeling, faith, and gratitude. Let your imagination be vivid and detailed. Picture the numbers in your bank account, the luxurious lifestyle, the freedom to give and receive. Feel the pride, the joy, the peace of mind that financial abundance brings. The more real you make this inner sea, the faster it will materialize in your outer world. You are the creator of your reality and your image. 3. Imagination is the blueprint. The millionaire you envision within is the architect of your destiny. Build that image with care. Nourish it with feeling and protect it from doubt. As Neville Goddard teaches, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and watch how reality obeys. Never underestimate the power of feeling. Thoughts without feeling are like seeds without water. They do not grow. When you combine your mental images with the emotional certainty that the desire is yours now, you ignite the creative force within. This force moves mountains and brings your million-dollar vision into form. Stay aligned with your desire by living as if. Dress, speak, think, and act as the millionaire you are becoming. This external alignment reinforces your inner assumption and convinces your subconscious mind that the reality is true. The world will respond accordingly, reflecting your inner truth back to you. It is essential to forgive any past financial mistakes or limiting beliefs you hold. These are 3. Simply lessons, not permanent blocks. Release them and replace them with a new assumption of wealth and success. Forgiveness clears the path for new abundance to flow freely. Remember, your imagination is sacred. Use it consciously and deliberately. Do not entertain fears or negative predictions about money. Instead, focus on the positive, the fulfilled state, the millionaire life you desire. Your imagination is your divine tool to craft your destiny. You might also find it useful to speak your desire aloud each day with conviction. Say, I am now a millionaire, or money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. The spoken word, when combined with feeling, adds power to your assumption and imprints it deeply onto your subconscious. Through this consistent practice, your millionaire manifestation will not only change your finances, but also transform your entire life experience. You will notice increased confidence, clarity, and a sense of purpose. This transformation is the truth. 3. Wealth, the millionaire consciousness that creates abundance in all areas of life. Continue to nurture your inner world with positive imaginal acts, strong feeling, and unwavering faith. Your millionaire reality is already created in the unseen realm. Your task is simply to live from it and allow the external world to conform. In time, you will look back and marvel at how effortlessly your desire came into being. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust the infinite creative power within. Your Millionaire Manifestation Formula is a path to freedom, joy, and unlimited possibility. Walk it with courage and joy, knowing that the universe conspires to bring you your every heart's desire. As you embody this new state, you will begin to notice how naturally abundance flows into your life. The people you meet, the conversations you have, the opportunities that arise, all will begin to align with the millionaire assumption you hold within. You no longer seek wealth from outside sources. 3. You create wealth from the inside out. This is the sacred law Neville Goddard revealed. Your imagination shapes your reality and your feelings breathe life into that creation. Do not be discouraged if the world around you still seems unchanged. Outer appearances often lag behind inner transformation. Like a seed planted deep in the earth, your millionaire consciousness grows quietly beneath the surface before bursting forth in visible form. Maintain your inner conviction daily, for this invisible work is the foundation of your visible success. Keep your mind free from impatience and frustration. These emotions are signals that you are focusing on the lack rather than the fulfillment. When such feelings arise, gently redirect your attention to the feeling of abundance already realized. Imagine the sound of your laughter, the ease in your movements, the sense of peace that comes with financial freedom. These sensations anchor your assumption more deeply than any logical argument or external proof. It is also essential to cultivate the practice of mental discipline throughout your day. Your thoughts are the architects of your future. Guard them carefully, choosing only those that support your millionaire identity. When you catch yourself drifting into old patterns of scarcity or doubt, pause and return immediately to your inner scene of fulfillment. This mental reset reaffirms your commitment and strengthens your subconscious programming. Your millionaire manifestation formula thrives in the fertile soil of persistence. There may be days when the vision feels distant or the external world challenges your belief. It is precisely in these moments that you must hold firm, double down on your feeling, and live from the end. Your faith in the unseen outcome is the unshakable foundation upon which your dream is built. As you continue to cultivate this millionaire state, you will find your creative faculties sharpening. Inspiration, ideas, and innovative solutions will come to you effortlessly. The universe will guide you to the right people, the perfect investments, and the opportunities that align with your purpose. This flow of synchronicity is the universe's way of supporting your inner assumption. Remember to express gratitude often. Gratitude is the open door through which blessings enter. Give thanks not only for what you have, but for what is already yours in the realm of imagination. The more grateful you feel, the more you invite abundance to multiply in your life. Gratitude is the emotional fuel that powers your manifestation engine. Visualize yourself enjoying the benefits of your millionaire lifestyle. Picture the freedom to travel where you desire, the joy of giving generously, the satisfaction of pursuing your passions without financial worry. Feel the comfort and security that wealth provides. The more vividly you create this inner experience, the stronger the magnetic pull you generate toward your desire. In this process, it is important to release any attachment to the specific form your $1 million must take. Whether it arrives through business success, investments, gifts, or unexpected windfalls, trust that the universe knows the best path. Your job is to maintain the feeling of having it now without concern for the details of delivery. Avoid comparing your journey to others. Each person's manifestation timeline is unique. Focus solely on your inner state and your own path. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, as evidence of your creative power. Each step forward is a victory that reinforces your millionaire assumption. The Millionaire Manifestation Formula is a lifelong practice of living from the end. It is not a destination but a way of being. As you cultivate this consciousness, you transform not only your financial reality but your entire experience of life. You become a beacon of abundance, attracting wealth, health, happiness, and fulfillment. In moments of quiet reflection, imagine yourself always living as a millionaire. Feel the joy, peace, and freedom that come with this state. Let these feelings saturate your being until they become your natural vibration. This is the essence of Neville Goddard's teaching. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and watch your world transform accordingly. With every breath, affirm your millionaire identity. Speak it silently or aloud. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am a millionaire. These words, charged with feeling, will root themselves deeply in your subconscious mind. They become the soil from which your dream springs to life. As you carry this awareness throughout your day, you will notice subtle shifts in your behavior. You will make choices aligned with abundance rather than scarcity. You will act with confidence, generosity, and clarity. These actions, born from your inner assumption, reinforce your millionaire state and accelerate manifestation. Know that you are never alone in this creative process. The infinite intelligence with in you, the divine imagination, works tirelessly to bring your vision to fruition. Your role is to cooperate, to maintain the feeling, to believe without doubt. This partnership between your conscious will and your subconscious imagination is the source of all miracles. When setbacks or delays occur, see them as tests of your faith. They are opportunities to deepen your trust and strengthen your resolve. Return again and again to the feeling of fulfillment. Like a river carving through rock, persistent assumption shapes your reality over time. Keep your inner scene alive with detail and emotion. Imagine the sound of your voice, congratulating yourself on your success. Feel the warmth of a handshake sealing a lucrative deal. Picture the smile of a loved one sharing in your joy. These sensory details deepen the impression and make the assumption irresistible to your subconscious. Practice patience without passivity. Patience is the active waiting that holds the feeling steady regardless of outer circumstances. Passivity is surrendering the feeling. The The Millionaire Manifestation Formula requires the former steadfastness in assumption combined with joyful expectancy. As your millionaire consciousness expands, you will find yourself drawn to environments and people that support your new identity. You will naturally gravitate towards success, innovation, and abundance. These alignments further confirm your new state and provide fertile ground for your manifestation to grow. Remember to rest and rejuvenate, for manifestation thrives in a calm mind. Stress and anxiety cloud your imagination and disrupt your feeling. Cultivate peace through meditation, prayer, or quiet contemplation. These practices clear the mind and strengthen your connection to your millionaire self. Your journey is unique, but the principle remains universal. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and live from that place. This is the secret Neville Goddard revealed and the Millionaire Manifestation Formula. A that transforms dreams into reality. With faith, feeling, and persistence, your desire is inevitable. Every moment you spend living as the millionaire you wish to be is a moment your desire draws nearer. You are writing the story of your life with your imagination. Choose to write a story of abundance, success, and joy. The universe will respond to your script. Acting is the faithful co-creator. Ever it is, hold fast to your vision. Shield it from doubt and fear. Feed it daily with vivid imaginal acts and heartfelt feeling. Your millionaire reality is waiting patiently, ready to appear as soon as you fully embrace it within. Now step boldly into your new identity. Walk as the millionaire you are becoming. Speak as the millionaire you are. Think as the millionaire you are. Feel as the millionaire you are. The world will mirror back this truth and your manifestation will be complete. As you stand now at the threshold of your millionaire manifestation, remember this truth above all. LTH is not something to be chased in the outer world. It is a state to be claimed within. The formula is simple yet profound. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled with unwavering faith. Saturate your imagination with vivid scenes of your success and live every moment as the millionaire you are becoming. When you do this, the universe has no choice but to align every circumstance, every opportunity, and every blessing to reflect your inner reality. Know that your power to create is limitless, and your dream is already waiting for you to recognize it as your own. So step boldly into this truth. Claim your abundant life, and watch as the miraculous unfolds effortlessly before you. Your millionaire destiny is not a matter of if, it is already yours here and